Once upon a sunlit morning in the middle of an enchanted garden, there lived a magic fairy named Glimmer. Now, don't let her size fool you. What Glimmer lacked in height, she more than made up for in sass and sparkle. She had the uncanny ability to turn the most mundane of garden chores into extraordinary adventures, much to the delight, or sometimes dismay, of her gnome friends. There was Thistle, whose wit was as sharp as his hat was pointy; Toadflax, a rotund gnome with an insatiable curiosity and an equally insatiable appetite; and Nettle, who had a penchant for exaggeration and was known to spin the wildest yarns from the most commonplace events. Together, they tended to the enchanted garden, a place so magical that even the flowers could sing, though they often chose off-key renditions of garden classics that you wouldn't wish upon your worst enemy. One morning, Glimmer flitted from petal to petal, sprinkling her fairy dust to make the flowers bloom wider and more vibrant. "Look at me. I'm a horticultural genius," she declared, her wings emitting a smug shimmer. Thistle, poking his head out from behind a mushroom, said, "Sure, Glimmer, but do you have to be such a show-off about it?" "It's not showing off if you genuinely sparkle," she quipped back. Meanwhile, Toadflax was busy rummaging through a patch of talking tulips. "Aye! Watch where you're poking those fingers, mate," hollered one particularly cranky bloom. Toadflax quickly retreated, mumbling something about needing a snack to calm his nerves. As if on cue, Nettle stumbled out of the grass, waving his arms like he was swatting invisible flies. "You'll never believe it! I just saw a dragon," he exclaimed. "Oh, Nettle, you and your dragon tales," Thistle sighed. "Next you'll be telling us the roses are planning a mutiny." "Well, if the tulips are this cranky, who knows?" Nettle retorted. That's when Glimmer decided to intervene with her most sensible wisdom. Boys, please. The only dragons here are in Nettle's imagination, and the only mutinies we need to worry about are the ones caused by a lack of cake." "Now, shall we get on with our day?" The gnomes begrudgingly agreed, and thus another day in the enchanted garden began. A place where the mundane was magical, imaginations ran wild, and the only thing thicker than the fairy dust was the camaraderie. And if you ever find yourself in a garden where the flowers sing, gnomes chat, and a fairy flits around with a sparkle in her eye, you'll know you've found the right place.